Good day, everyone. This is Dude, along with
Tommy. Hello.
So today we have the Keeppley Pokemon Asia Venusaur.
Yes.
Set number B0107. Officially licensed for the Asian market only, but again, imports. So, woo. If you have not seen one of our videos before on this, Keeppley is very similar to Lego in quality, but they do not thankfully steal any of the designs, just potentially some of the piece designs, but that's more of
But in terms of the set designs, they come up with their own stuff.
Oh, thank goodness. There's the directions. Whew, that scared me.
Whoops. Aha, there are 3 bags.
Yes. I will start with bag 1. Tommy gets bag 2, and I will take bag 3.
Now we're going to be opening these at the same time. Bag 2 is going to be just sorted on the side here.
Yes.
So that we can try to make this as smooth a process as we can.
We have the Keeppley, Enlighten, Q-Man, whatever. It's all the same company. Brick separator. Woo. It's not bad, it's just not as handy as my good old-fashioned Lego one. This is a chunky boy.
Indeed.
So this will take a second. Because with Keeppley, you do have to double check pieces because...
Some of them are printed.
Yep. I don't think I should have any printed pieces.
I have a couple, at least. And then also the feet here.
I see you have the eyes. Oh. I spoke too soon. So please note that a couple of those are printed, a couple are not. I'm already getting flashbacks to the Pokemon Center. Because it's this one piece. Only it's blue this time, at least.
Yeah.
Just a lot of that one piece.
Yep. And we had to revisit it a couple times because, well, the roof support wasn't the greatest.
When being built.
Once it was fully built, it was a little better.
Yes.
But
the large pieces all together, dude. I'll ask Tommy to assist me before she moves on because
there's a lot of tiny pieces.
I wasn't expecting him to be as chunky in the middle. I mean, I can't say anything. I am too, but...
Yeah.
And I don't even have Seed Blast. Seed Bomb, there we are. Lots of pieces, almost sorted to a close enough state. Because editing takes time and talent, and I do not have time for that. Or the talent.
Everyone has their talents. We haven't developed that one yet. Yet being the operative word. maybe we'll have time to
One day.
explore it at some point, but
I'd say if I won the lottery, but I like my day job. I'm strange that way. Let's see here. This is the bag. Need a lot of pieces out of right now. Oops, 6 in fact. Go figure. Yes, we need. Yep, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, this is already giving slight flashbacks of Pokemon Center.
yeah.
It looks great, but phew, that build. Not as fun.
We shall find out about this one, though.
Gives a nice curve. Quickly realize I messed up ever so slightly.
Uh-oh.
That's supposed to be going back one more. So there's an overhang. Thankfully, I caught that now. Because later on, that might be an issue. Again, thank you, Tommy, for assisting with the sort.
Pardon me?
I don't want. Let's see here. Ah, here we are. 2. This has a lot of overhang at the moment. Now that we've done that, there's why it has so much overhang. You put a plate over top, and this is going to take a second to make sure every single bit is down as such.
There we go.
Thank you.
I think that should be sorted out
Yes. So,
well enough.
yep. I just may need help getting some of those pieces on in.
Oops.
Yeah, those big bags. Let's see here. Now we flip it around.
I scoot some things closer.
1, 2, 3, 4. And out.
Oh?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going, oh, the next step
Oh.
is using the same piece to make that nice rounded edge to the bottom. So now this is becoming very solid. I probably need to flip that back in a sec, but right now we've made a lump. The answer is I needed just pretty much all those pieces. Oh.
There are a lot of these circles for warps, or at the very least bumpy skin.
Wait. 3. And 1 of the 4. And now we put these rounded pieces all the way around. As a cat is at the office door crying at us to let her in, and we are not. I'm just hoping she will
We're
not.
not intending to, at any rate.
Yeah, I'm just hoping she doesn't just burst in like the Kool-Aid Man. And that's the rest
She
of
goes,
that story.
I chime in with a...
Yeah, she's about to, too. Problem with clever cat. Yep, there she goes.
No, she's still on the other side of the door.
Oh, okay. If you would.
Pardon me.
Shoo away our friendly kitty. I'm still trying to figure out this. Oh no! Cats are solitary creatures. No, they're social too. Don't let them fool you. So yeah, there's the bottom now.
Individuals.
Kami sets up a slight barricade.
Yep.
Makes it harder for her to get past. So that's the slight bumping you're hearing.
As I now resume sorting.
Yes. On the upside, it's always a good sign when the cat's going, I miss you.
Yeah.
We've only been in here half an hour. 4, 1. Ah. I continue to build up the box that is Venusaur. Okay, that technically they don't have those two pieces in yet in the directions. I'm about to grab them anyway because I know they're going to come into play. Pardon. And if I'm wrong, I will call myself out for that. I was not wrong at all. Even better. Literally, it was the next step after flipping the page. It's kind of like, oh, yeah, grab these. Got that over top.
Yeah, I wonder if these pieces are supposed to go together.
Yes. Yes, they are.
I think I'm pretty safe in pre-assembling those.
I'm 90% sure you are. It's that one time that's like, oh no, we wanted you to keep those separate. Oh, that's new.
Yeah, although I don't expect that to be the case in this
True.
situation.
1, 2. Oh, here are my angled pieces.
There's a gold-colored one too.
Ooh. Neat.
Pardon me.
The fact that's gold colored to begin with.
Yes. Pardon.
That's a drink on the side if you're seeing the shadow.
Thank you, dude.
Oh. Okay. Now.
Some days are a little drier than others.
True. Okay. So it literally has me looking at it from this direction. Oh, almost forgot a brick on top there. And now with the printed pieces, go in the first, third, and 7th spot. Like that. We have 2 of the angled pieces for the front. pieces being shown off. And let me guess, next step is fill in the back. It is indeed fill in the back, along with these two, and these two. Upside B's are very well secured all around.
Yes.
Definitely a fairly solid body I'm building. Solid brick in front. So far everything here is more or less a standard Lego piece, just in an odd color. This is the hardest part to find, I think. It's rounded. I know Lego makes them, it's just finding them. It's gonna be a challenge. Okay, we need 3, 4 dots. 1, 2, 1, 2, leaving these open for a moment. Let's see, I need slant pieces. Ah, here we are.
There you are.
And then I drop them.
This particular build, if you were doing it yourself, then you may or may not need to separate out bags 1 and 2 so much. There are very similar pieces in both, but...
Yeah. Ooh, you have a lot of nice printed pieces, though. For spots. Let's see, we need... Really?
But for the reason that we're doing a team build, we kind of like to have our piles
a little separate to make it easier to switch off.
Yes.
That's why this space was left open, was for this curve. So I'm making a bus at the moment, it looks like. Ah, that's always a fun step. Brick. And because that is such a large piece, I'm taking that extra moment to ensure it is fully secured. And then, that is not the right one. That's the right one. So the difference, that's one I needed, that's one I initially grabbed. Similar, but not the same because this one's longer. But I do need these two, along with these. So the center one doesn't get support under its notch. These, however, do. This would not be fun to tear apart.
No.
That said, that is a nice chunky boy.
Makes sense for Venusaur.
True. Ah, and now we break out these. With again, this one not having full support under it, but has top support. That's all that matters. Nice lo-fi music playing.
Yeah.
Because,
there's a lot of focusing on what to do. Yes.
And now we make side panels. As I make one and try to mirror the other. Because I can already see that's literally the directions. It's make it and then mirror it.
Aha.
So we do that. Move them down. 2 and 2. More nice rounded pieces. It's like this has a lot of rounded pieces. Let's see here. As I make sure I grab the right piece, which is these. Make sure it was the overhang. Making sure the overhang. There should be a smaller variant of what I just had.
Aha.
That connects on there. And vice versa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The upside, my pile is quickly disappearing.
Yes.
The downside, that was a big pile.
Yeah.
And then we just kept that. So let's see, this is the first side. And you can easily see where that fits in. Flip. Do it again. That helps give him more of a shape.
Yes.
What were you
I
thinking?
was going to say, I want to say, based on our time at the moment, this should be done at about the 1 hour mark, but we'll find out.
Yeah. Yeah, this is one where it's got, yeah, it's a little
More complex than we normally see with these model builds
true.
by Keeppley, at any rate.
But this is also one of their quote-unquote larger Pokemon other than, like, the Pokemon Center.
True.
That in. One of the rounded.
And that was very quick math.
Yeah.
By the way, that was not meant to be any type of promise.
New. Now the cats fully break down the door. Completely distract us. Right now, I am building the lower jaw. So that's...
This is quite a sizable one. This is already larger than the Charizard
Yeah,
we've
want to
done
grab
for
Charizard real quick? Just to compare to the...
Oopsies.
You didn't need to
You
see the
didn't see
Skittles
the
jar.
Skittles.
Yeah, this is just the core versus...
Yeah.
It's going... If you take the elemental damage out... I know who would win in that scenario, just because...
Of size and weight.
Uh-huh. However, when you factor in all the actual official data, that changes entirely, obviously. But that's not where we're going. There we go. Even the jaw is a very chunky build. course, to essentially be a walking island. Oh, there we go. And then I need angle piece, two of these slants, or cheese wedge, or however you want to call those. I've heard a lot of Lego brick builders call those a cheese wedge.
Yeah.
That's why I went with that terminology.
Wedge seems about right.
Yay, master builders.
I can imagine a few more colorful words if you happen to step on one.
Well, that's always the case. Not gonna lie. So, I will be handing the book off to Kami in a second as I finish off these.
And then these pieces come in soon, I think,
yes,
right?
These and the tongue. Yeah.
Ah, the teeth of the lower jaw.
He has pointy teeth. He is a carnivore. I know, bad joke. And there is the lower jaw. I find it interesting. Have a spare one of those. But
yes,
considering how many were used,
yeah,
that's not a surprise. Kami gets to make a lot of things, including
yes,
the main base, the legs, and the top of the head, which is the first step.
Aha.
And I get to finish off with the main flower. Yay!
So here we go. Building the...
That will be needed.
That will be needed, but that's not needed right this second.
I know.
Putting together the head and upper jaw. Spot where you want to pay attention to which direction which item goes. This is a very large
Yeah.
Pokemon. I can't say I was expecting it to be this big. Fully.
One of those guys. Okay, it said 500 pieces. I was still expecting more of a size of
Charizard. Which then kind of makes me concerned about the next build that we've got for this. So we'll see how that one goes when we get to it.
Yeah, Blastoise is also
quite large.
Yep. We might do something very minor different on that one, which is pre-sort the bags before starting a video.
Yeah, that might be helpful for...
We might start doing that for all videos. Who knows?
Depending on.
It's one of those, we're still growing, still learning, still testing out things. Venusaur.
Sometimes the longer videos work out. Sometimes we feel like they might... Sometimes we might be a little worried about dragging.
Yes. And then after we've built something, it's going, okay, now what is Dude doing as he's playing around with the figures?
Yes. Also, I find this is a slightly different color than the rest of the pieces here, I think.
It's a very...
It's a very small difference, but this is a little more teal.
Yes.
Ah, multi-step steps. I have not missed you. One bit.
The good news is, for bag 3, all the printed pieces are when they're in a specific shape, all of that shape are printed.
Question mark. Here we are.
I was about to say, I don't know, I didn't do it, you can't prove anything.
That is an interesting. So this, connecting to this little item. And then, uh-oh. No, that was not correct. There we are. There we are. And then it connects like this. I don't exactly understand why they had that constructed this way, but perhaps because it's meant to go under to form the other part of the jaw here, but
I have a mushroom. Oh no. That's the one thing I'm going. They could put some spots on that. I know that costs money to print, but I'm just saying that would have been neat.
That popped off. There we are. We're supposed to go here. There we go. I think that worked that time. And then fell apart.
Oops.
And then fell apart again.
Oops.
So this is a little
Trickier.
This is a little tricky. That is not the spot where you're supposed to go. That's the spot where you're supposed to go.
Hopefully they have something to help secure that in a minute.
Hopefully. Well, they have something to support the jaw itself, it looks like, but did I? No, it looks like I shouldn't have. Counting the number of pieces there. That is very... What did I mess up? There, I have to have messed something up.
Communist now. You could hand this to me. You messed nothing up. This is exactly as pictured. You are paranoid.
The question is, then why doesn't it fit?
It does, it just... Till I broke it off just then.
Because there's too many pieces there, it doesn't fit next to the centerpiece. From what I can tell. And if I try to, it
does not like that. And that's the thing, it's a centerpiece. That is correct. Well, it's going.
Executive decision.
Yeah.
Deduct 1.
Uh-huh.
In order for this to work. Because
it will not affect the final build. Since I flipped ahead to look. Because, yeah. All that goes there is one of the teeth. You did not mess up. It literally did tell you to. So, yeah. When getting to this step, there is one too many being mentioned to put there. It pushes
one too many of these, just to be specific.
It pushes it too close to that, unless... No, there's no other brick under here. Oh.
Oh?
I see.
I spaced it wrong?
I think I see what it was.
Issue?
Yeah.
I
And...
flipped the wrong direction, I should say.
Yeah. See how that's... Okay. So, if you should have one more of a small angle.
Small... This? Or
I
small...
don't know. I can't see what's in your hand.
That.
No, that's not the angle piece.
Okay. So
that. One of these. The L... Not to put on, I just wanted to show off.
Oh.
If you could hand me one, please.
The...
Angle piece.
Angle piece. This angle piece, or...
No. The...
Oh, this.
Yes. I don't know the names of these. So... You had this side, which is normally what would go onto. It was this side that needed to.
Yeah.
So then when this went down, it created a spacing.
That was my mistake.
It
was a... It's an easy mistake to make, I would assume, because you missed it also.
Even I missed it at first glance. It's like,
yeah.
What?
So as I was saying, I had to have messed something up. Turns out I did.
Directions unclear. It was all blue. Well, a few times, Kami didn't read my mind when I was trying to say which piece. No, the angle piece. Yeah, I wasn't clear either, so I can't say anything. At least I wasn't going, no, the thingamajig. No, the other thingamajig. The dinglehopper. Suddenly get a fork in the hand. No, Kami is not violent. It's just making a horrible joke.
There we are. That is a lot more solid. Alright. Where the heck did I put you guys? The ones that have the little inverters on the inside. Here we are.
Ah.
There we are. That goes here. Interesting placement of teeth.
Yeah, such big teeth you have. Oh, but nom 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 nom.
Yeah.
Ah!
All the better to om nom nom.
Yeah. Yeah, but one part of that where it's kind of like, why was he playing with his food, as it were?
I'm gonna put this in and go. Wait, did I? No, I didn't skip there.
Can I just see that page real quick?
This is more of a that just doesn't seem right there.
It doesn't seem right, but it is right. There is no piece in the very back there.
Alright.
However, did I just skip ahead one? Nope, there. Oh. It gets added on top. The directions.
When there's
slow
multiple
down
steps.
and read.
Yeah.
You're like, wait a minute.
I think it's towards the
Yes.
hinge, right? Okay. Because that way it'll
Uh-huh.
lock it in there. Ta-da!
Ooh.
Okay.
Now you get to make ears.
Yes.
Get ears.
Ear. Wait, what?
Yeah.
They show to connect things now. In this particular way, for some reason.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it that way. Do it so. In this case, because these are a pain in the butt, essentially align.
And then push that way.
Uh-huh. And even then, sure they're still attached.
Ah!
Ah.
Ah! Oh. And this.
Nice solid neck.
Yes. Aha. Leg.
How many Magikarp can he eat? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm sorry. I am a 5-year-old at heart.
So, I'm just going to ask for Dude's advice on this. Do you think this is probably mirrored?
Probably.
Alright.
As I broke the hinge there for a second. Oops.
Uh-oh.
It's fixed. Just popped off. Nothing truly broken.
Feet. Some of these are quote-unquote going the wrong way. Nope, that's these ones. Thank you.
Welcome. Fun of having pieces that look exactly the same.
Except they go different directions.
Yes. Also, this one is slightly off-colored too.
Yes.
Doesn't show up as much on the camera. In person, though, you go, But
going, huh, that's interesting.
yeah, you can see the studs are here on this one and here on this one, and the anti-studs. So yeah. But hey, soon Venusaur will have a leg up. Ba-dum-bump.
Ba-dum-bum.
Never said I had good jokes.
This one might be a little more noticeable. Or not. Okay.
So yeah, there is some minor
Discoloration.
variances, and that would essentially be the freckles that you wouldn't normally see. But yeah, I don't think that'll affect it any in the long run.
There we are. The mirroring seems to be going well.
Yes.
Just a show at the moment. I think most, aside from the feet, most should be able to be replicated.
Yeah.
If you wanted to have a framework for
True.
something in Lego.
But then again, you might be able to find this at a good price through one of the many importers.
True.
Like we did. Yay, imports. As long as it's not counterfeit, I'm happy with them.
Yes.
I do try to avoid counterfeits when at all possible. You still occasionally get them, but
And sometimes there's those jokes that we do.
oh
But
yeah, smashed a word. Yeah, it wasn't technically a knockoff, slight bootleg.
it was unlicensed.
Yeah, it also did not use any of the Nintendo wording. Yeah, it's just Master Sword, but the way they wrote it, it did come out as Master Word.
Yes.
Oh, that was not fun.
No.
We ended up at least getting a short out of it.
Yeah.
And everyone got to miss out on the unedited video where I just start cursing like a sailor. And then making a sailor blush. And then accidentally summoning an Eldritch Old One. Oops.
There we are.
What I'm trying to say is to make cursed words.
Alright, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be mirrored as well. So,
Front feet.
second verse same as the first on this.
Oh, I get to make the base, I'm noticing. How do
Yes.
the directions show me one thing and
Yeah,
confuse me?
indeed.
It's like, duh, I have the nameplate and the mushroom. Of course I make the base. Eat mushroom. Oh.
one going slightly differently because the step where it adds these was a little later, I think.
Oh, the front feet are probably different positioning.
Yeah, in terms of one up, one down type of up and down being between rear and
yes,
front feet.
Dude keeps forgetting. I can look at the monitor to see what's going on since there's a giant Ivysaur body blocking my view. Ivysaurs deserve head pats too.
Yes. Where's... That's a question. Oh, here they are. The smooth pieces.
Yeah, I love how when they get near each other. I am going to put the rear legs on.
Okay.
In belly flop position. See. He will stand at the moment.
There we are.
Woo. That looks kind of like a frog.
Yes.
Especially if you look at the monitor. Like any of the frogs we've had around here, Atkins would never have a chance.
Yeah. Let's see here. I think I'm doing this right. That moment where I started slightly losing track of where I am, which is always fun.
Dude cannot help you because he cannot see the directions. I find it interesting they started off more towards the top instead of starting with the feet and building up
Yes.
on this one.
That is an interesting decision they made. Although I suppose because the legs are more to the side-ish.
Possibly.
Alright.
Turns out it'll be close to an hour and a half.
Oops. Well, as I was saying, I wasn't promising anything in terms of,
So if you've seen this and feel like Kami actually made a promise, put a comment in the on the video. If you feel she didn't make a promise and was just in how she said it, put a comment in the video.
Vote now on your phones. Okay, yeah, I haven't gotten to a certain step yet, but I think this is how the pieces are about to go. Put those together.
Sadly, Kami likes to double guess herself. I should have nice ankle movement.
Yes. Ah.
He had nice ankle movement.
Until I broke his ankle.
Oh, that... I see, it's on the swivel as well, too.
Yes.
Interesting.
Uh-oh.
What you looking for?
Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. I thought I was looking for a, for another one of these. No, it's this base for the next piece. Okay. And that should be the... These are not the correct locations for the legs.
Oh, I have them backwards. So, those were for rear legs, huh?
The ones I just did were the rear legs.
Oopsie. Dude made minor mistake. Aha. These fit very snugly. And do that go towards the back or front?
The dots go toward... Oops. Dots go towards the back, it would appear.
Okay.
Maybe kind of defeats the purpose of the ankle articulation, but
very articulate. Can he stand? Not without his flower. Assuming him, I don't know. Without the Pokedex telling me the gender and nature, I have no way of telling. I'm not one of those Pokemon professors.
There we are.
All I know is back in my day, we had 151 Pokemon, and that was good enough.
Uh-oh. There we are.
That is a very minor. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's a very minor uh-oh. Thankfully. And this goes on top of that. There we are. This is one situation where I would have appreciated a couple more steps here to illustrate.
Yeah. Hit pumpkin variant. No longer Ivysaur, Pumpkinsaur. Rawr. Okay. That was dude being silly.
How dare dude be silly?
I know. This is what Kami puts up with day in and day out somehow.
Here we go.
Interesting, they didn't use one of those wheels. I'm not complaining.
Whew. Okay. Bag 2
It's done.
is done. And you needed that for bag 3.
Yes. Let's see here. Which way do you go on? Okay, so like such with the bottommost of the front hooks going out. And now I make big leaves.
Yes.
So here. Put little Ivysaur. Little to us. Big compared to Charizard.
Yes.
And let's not even compare them to the base forms.
Yeah.
One step and boom.
With the scaling of these, I think Bulbasaur would be maybe the size of Venusaur's foot here. With the scaling of these builds.
Yeah.
That's not saying canon info, that's just going with the way that these builds are turning out. Speaking of canon info, ooh boy. Those turned backwards.
Oh no. Suddenly you get paranoid and go, did I do these backwards? Yes.
Oops.
There we go. There we go. Now I can continue on. Hopefully.
And if there's anything that I can help with.
I will let you know.
A little mushroom looking
Yes. Eat
thing.
2 of these shield pieces. Connect on. Connect on. Next there. I'll have Kami do the other side for me, please and thank you.
There we are.
Yep, 2 of these.
Right now this kind of looks like the mid-stage between the, the mid-stage and the full evolution here.
very big leaves. The upside should start coming together quick-ish. But interesting. They have these as instead of the rounded bottom ones.
Well, considered bag 3 doesn't seem to have that many pieces.
No, it's thankfully the smaller of the 3. So connect those. What am I needing? I need this. Large end goes here. Here. Shield pieces towards that edge, towards that edge. These then connect on to the front like that. And now I get to make 2 quote-unquote front pieces, which then uses up the green, light green. One will go on the front and one goes on the back. If you wouldn't mind, Kami. And yes, it is supposed to go over the head.
Yes, because as we see with... It does look a little interesting with an open mouth like this, though. We do often see with Pokemon art that Venusaur has the leaf going over its head.
Okay, we get to do a step 4 times.
Aha.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. I will show you how to make it in just a second.
Alright.
As I go. Okay, and
we need to not let that fall off again.
You get 6 of those. Here. 5, 6. 8. And okay, yes, you have all the pieces but 1. There's the other piece.
Aha.
So, what we do is do the hook on the back, and then like that, and repeat.
Yeah, I'm hoping I'm getting these right.
While Kami does that, I do the slight variant leaf. Which looks very similar.
I have not done these right, because I could not see.
Oops. These 2 variant ones get the single dotted. And these in particular go to the sides here.
can guess myself even with the piece right in front of me. Some days do be like that.
True. And now, Kami finishes those up. Those just go on. Don't look at these.
Okay.
Look at this one. Please and thank you.
Okay.
And those go on the 4 spots up there. Okay. Those pieces in place was the hard part. It's like Ivysaur needs a large base to stand on.
I can't imagine why.
Alright.
So apparently there's an extra one of these.
I'm definitely not complaining on that. You know, what you get as extra pieces sometimes. So. I used the wrong piece there. Oh well, not complaining. It held things in place while I got the other side done right. Then I can put the 3 instead of 4 by.
Yes.
Place. This goes in the middle between these. Yes, on the seam. These go to either side of the 2x4 plates. This one also goes in the middle as such. Upside the base is not much. It's like everything went into Ivysaur.
Yeah. Everything went into the Pokemon.
Yep. The connecting pegs to connect the bases. Have that in place. As I do very minor decor.
Yes. Including, I assume, the mushroom.
Yes. Which actually goes on now. And again, depending on which version of this set you have, this one is just the English, but the directions show it may have different language and then the English underneath. One of these gets boosted by 1. Go here. This one does not get boosted to go over here. These are extras. And now the challenging part, because you attach the swinging feet. Get one down, and the other will follow. In theory.
Yes.
I will fix the shrubbery in a minute. There we go. Front feet do not actually attach, so he can rear up.
Yes.
And because of that swivel, he will move ever so slightly. But yes, we have... Oh no!
We have a, pruned Venusaur.
No! He's devolving! His playability is meh. He looks good. But yeah, playability, as you can see, is
Might be a little shaky.
Yeah. Put it on a shelf, it'll look nice.
Yes.
So, we are finally complete. Say goodbye. Rawr. How dare your jaw be a little off? There we go. Rawr. So, thank you for joining us today.
We hope you have a good day and take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Bye.